What's good, OVT? It's your boy Obi back with another video. We got top 10 disabled fighters kicking butt. Now, I skimmed through it a little bit and I was trying to see what kind of disabled are you talking about? Because there's different kinds of disabled. So we got people with one arm. I swear I think I saw somebody with Down syndrome. So let's go check this out. Because I needed a clarification when you're talking about disabled. I'm like, how disabled we talking?
So today, guys, we'll be looking at fighters who had a huge physical disadvantage, and even with this, they still decided to compete in some type of combat sport. I really feel ashamed of myself when I see people that have some sort of disadvantage in life and are still able to compete professionally in a sport or just do incredible things with their life.
That's dope.
While I myself can only make videos about these people. These amazing humans did not let their disabilities hold them back at all, and they walked into the ring or the octagon and just went at it. If you happen to enjoy this video, please give it a like so we can satisfy the like-loving algorithm.
Hey, at least they're going all out. You feel me? I fuck
turn
with
on
that.
Notifications. Let's get started.
And respect to the people that are letting them get a chance to, do the thing. That's what's up.
Nick Newell is an MMA fighter who was born with a congenital amputation of his left arm that ends just below his elbow. Like most people born with a missing limb, he learned to use what was there as a hand to grasp things and apparently hit things.
Mean elbow.
He has fought a total of 19 times and has won 16 of them. Damn. Which is just incredible. Trumbull.
He's on Bellator? Okay, save us. Yeah, and he got the triangle choke. He has won
the vast majority of his fights through submissions of all kinds, showing a great variation in his victories.
I think it's the triangle choke. I don't know exactly. I forget sometimes. There's so many fucking moves and positions. I forget everything. Oh, that's a big knee.
When he first started, he admitted that it would be hard to find opponents since they all consider this to be a no-win situation. He has even fought the great Justin Gaethje, although he did lose that one.
Yeah, he fought Justin Gaethje actually. Damn! He's a real one. Fuck. Hey, at least he's fighting some real competition.
Peacock is another fighter that was born with an amputated arm at the same place as Newell, but this time it was his right hand. As a child, he competed in all types of sports, trying to find his thing, and he fell in love with Muay Thai. Learning to counter with his left hand, and especially becoming a specialist with his legs, winning all his fights with kicking knockouts.
Let me see. Ooh, nice kick. Yeah, he's already hurt. That kick fucked him up.
He signed with Lion Fights Promotion and has completely dominated. Peacock has mentioned that since Muay Thai relies heavily on both arms, he had to adjust and become very creative and come up with a great solid strategy. He basically has to be perfect with his timing 100% of the time.
Yeah, that's
otherwise
crazy.
He can get caught in ways that other fighters might not. He wants to be known as a great fighter and not a great one-armed fighter. Now we have a fighter who lost his leg when he was just 6 years old during an unfortunate accident. He is Matt Betzold, and in order to deal with his obvious balance issues by fighting on his feet, he became a grappling expert.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he definitely looks like a wrestler type.
Matt is also recognized by many as the first ever MMA amputee fighter, opening up the doors for so many other incredible fighters. He is 37 years old now and has fought a total of 20 fights, winning 9 of them. He's also had an incredible amount of canceled fights that I have never seen before. There were a total of 9 fights that were canceled.
For what though?
Matt also mentioned that the only limitation he ever experienced was from the fight commissions not allowing him to fight because of his disability. He himself never doubted himself.
That's weird as fuck, bro. If he wants to fight, let him fight. Shut the hell up.
Kyle Maynard is a really famous quadruple amputee who is a motivational speaker and has done incredible things in his life, like climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, becoming the strongest team by bench pressing 240 pounds 23 times, and placing 12th in the 103-pound wrestling division in high school. Knowing all this, of course, he wasn't done. So he decided to try his hand in MMA and in 2005 started training. He was trying to fight in 2007, but was denied his license by Georgia, so he tried in Alabama, where he was approved. His only fight came in 2009 against Brian Fry.
Maynard's strategy was to take Brian Fry's legs out from under him, and won that match on points 30-27.
He unfortunately lost his fight.
I ain't gonna lie, a fucking front kick to the face. I don't know if he's surviving that
which
shit.
Which is just incredible for somebody that has no limbs, where his opponent could have tried so many other moves in order to get the finish.
Yeah.
Then in 2011, he climbed Mount Kilimanjaro without any assistance.
Yeah, that's so fucking tough.
All the way
that's
up
so
in
tough.
10 days. What an amazing man. Trey Teligman was involved in a car accident when he was only 1.5 years old.
Damn, that's
and this
crazy.
left him without a right pectoral and without a right lung, which left a huge recess in his chest.
That's
after
crazy. No way.
With only one lung, which will obviously affect your breathing capabilities, he decided to try out combat sports with karate.
Shit, if you have
boxing,
one lung, you have to
jiu-jitsu.
finish the motherfucker.
He has
Quick,
fought
or you
professionally in
gas.
boxing with 4 wins in 6 fights. Also fought professionally in MMA, even joining the UFC. And in 13 fights, he only lost 5 times.
Right hand.
That's really good.
Boom, on the butt. And then
Damn, another one.
His greatest victory was against the legend Igor Vovchanchin, where he stepped in on short notice and was able to pull out the win. When Igor had only lost 3 fights out of the 40 he had competed
Damn.
in, Igor was basically on a tear, and Teligman was able to beat him with only 1 lung.
Looks like he's getting a little winded. Yeah, whoa, good left. Well, chance is down.
It look like Pride. Yeah, it is Pride.
Unbelievable.
Now we have a blind fighter named Antoine Flores, who has competed in 3 fights
he's
in MMA,
blind?
winning all of them by knockout. Since he is blind, they only have 2 rules. They must start the fight in a clinch position, and they must stay in contact. All other strikes were allowed.
That's different.
You see guys in these positions with full eyesight getting hit cleanly all the time. And Flores has to rely basically on just feeling his opponent's body, knowing how all the muscles move and contract.
Muscle
during
memory
a
is
certain
stronger than
strike,
anything
and
of
using
sight.
all
Like,
this
people
to
don't
avoid
get
getting
that.
hit. Impressive.
Just a body feel, muscle memory, that shit's stronger than any kind of eyesight.
Zion Clark is an incredible wrestler that was born with both of his legs missing. As soon as he was born, he was given up for adoption and moved from foster home to foster home, but started wrestling at only 2 years old. Moving from house to house, this never stopped, and when he got to high school, he kicked it into high gear.
He look like he has some long arms. And he buffed than a motherfucker. God
Clark got a
damn.
ton of motivation from another person
Boy,
on
cut.
this list, Kyle Maynard, after he read his book. And this pushed him forward to end his last year of high school wrestling with a record of 33-15, missing the championship by 1 single fight. Now he is competing in the Olympic wrestling and wheelchair racing and plans to be a bench press powerlifter.
Yeah, that nigga cut than a motherfucker.
Here we have a double amputee, Garrett Cairns, trying his hand at MMA and found a fighter willing to accept it with some rules agreed upon prior to the fight.
We're about to get this first ground zero fight underway.
As you could see, both fighters had to fight from their knees with no lower body strikes or submissions. Carnes looked significantly bigger in his upper body than his opponent, Harley Partee, so he definitely had an advantage in that part. Partee almost landed a triangle, but Carnes was able to get out of it.
Oh, that's the triangle choke. I don't know what choke I thought I was. That was a triangle. I don't know what choke I said
Then
the
Carnes
other
just
one was.
started
I
working
totally
and
forgot.
eventually landed an amazingly deep rear naked chokehold.
Harley Beatree trying to get turned.
Yo, if he got his arm under. Oh yeah, he got his arm under.
No, it's over.
I've never seen a fighter just throw up his hands, knowing that the fight is going to be over, and then just waiting for the tightening to happen so he can just tap out. Incredible fight.
And this shit's loud. I ain't gonna cap.
This one is just shocking because it involves a fighter with no arms wrestling.
How the
His name
fuck
is
is that
Anthony
even
Dunn,
happen?
and everybody is just left speechless because how do you wrestle without any arms? Well, take a look.
If anything, fuck. Like, I'd have did soccer. But
What
wrestling?
kind of God-level confidence does this guy have that he at one point thought, let me try my hand at wrestling? Pun intended. He lost this match, but apparently he has been able to pin somebody in the past. Just look at how he uses his legs. He's like a freaking spider out there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, I would have did some soccer or some shit if I had the arms. You can't go wrong with
Tyler
that.
Freeland has dwarfism and stands at 4'11" and is an MMA fighter. His career professional record is 3-1 and hasn't fought a ton more because he was plagued by injuries. But here you can see his fighting style.
You don't want to get down to his level. You don't want to bend over too much.
That's not
negate
too
some of your
crazy.
power.
Motherfucker, he in a
He says that he
dwarfism,
likes fighting
you can
bigger
fight,
guys
the
because
fuck?
they have to punch down, which negates a lot of their power. And with his stature, he is able to take down anybody. He even said that he was able to take down the great Dan Henderson in training, and this gave him the confidence to really use his takedown ability. He has taken his disadvantage and turned it into a money-making.
See, compared to all these other ones,
because
that's
he
not
knows
that much of a
people will pay to watch
disadvantage.
him
Fuck
fight.
all that. Just because he's short don't mean shit. You can still rock somebody.
I bet
I
that a
don't
lot
give
of
a
you
fuck.
guys probably feel pretty bad about yourselves right now, huh? Being
That's crazy, bro. Hey, thank you for Kobe for sending this video. And shit, send some other shit you guys want me to react to. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.